Let's first discuss continuous integration. When you consider how things are built, tested, and deployed in software and networks, it all begins with making changes to a mainline code base or an existing network configuration. In DevOps terms, this mainline is often called the trunk, and it may be in a source code repository. Naturally, the first step is fully understanding the requirements or user stories in order to decide what changes are needed, and once you have those, then a copy of the trunk called a branch is pulled from a source code repository, and modifications in functionality or design are then made. With code or configurations updated, the branch is then merged with the mainline or trunk, so that initial testing can commence to verify if the changes work as designed, and if they impact existing functionality. If all tests pass, the copy with all its changes becomes part of the mainline. If the changes fail, they're corrected by the programmer or engineer and tested again until they pass. This seems straightforward, right? Yet there's still more beyond this simple concept in continuous integration. First and most crucial, this is truly a continual process. It never stops. That means that there are frequent commits to merge the branch and trunks together. Second, testing has to be conducted immediately upon merge to ensure integrity and to keep from impacting the continuous flow. Finally, this need for speed makes automation a priority to accelerate the entire process. Let's consider the frequency of commits of the branch copy back to the trunk or production copy. Among many companies and IT departments today, there's still a tendency to batch a large amount of changes into a branch and then attempt to merge them into the trunk. They may do it every 2 weeks, maybe a week, but sometimes longer. What this does is prevent immediate feedback on code or design quality, and often results in longer time frames in debugging the branch logic. To avoid this problem, changes should be committed more often. This requires making the work granular enough that a change can be made within a reasonable time frame, such as a day or even within a few hours. As a result, it can be merged with the branch more often. Once merged, that's where testing takes over. There are several sets of tests that need to be conducted. Chief among these are unit tests, but also limited integration tests to ensure that the changes work as designed in the network, with file systems, and with other functionality. We will talk more about testing in the next session on test-driven development. As noted earlier, automation is key here. With a few keystrokes or mouse clicks, the entire set of steps from merging the branch into the trunk, executing test cases, and reporting pass-fail should be automated. This can be achieved through a set of open source or commercial tools rapidly. We will talk more about automation shortly. Continuous integration is an important concept in DevOps because it ensures that the trunk or mainline code base always has the latest validated changes or enhancements. Timeliness is important, as well as verification through automated testing. In the next section, I will focus on taking a test-driven approach to testing in continuous integration.